In this video, I want to talk about limit orders, and I want to tell you why I like trading using limit orders. Let me share more details with you right now. Hi traders, it's Andrew Mitchem here, the Forex Trading Coach, and today is Friday the 16th of May, and I want to talk about limit orders in this webinar and podcast. You see, I use limit orders on all time frames, from monthly charts, weekly charts, daily charts, and 4-hourly charts, and I love using them. And it's probably something that a lot of people don't use. You see, most people tend to trade at the market because they feel they have to watch the charts all day long, and it's not really the case. You see, when you have a strategy that you know and you can see and you trust, you see the trades develop, and you only trade on the close of a chart or a candle, then it makes it really easy to use limit orders. So I have a predefined order in place on my platform to buy below the current price or to sell above the current price, depending on which way the trade is moving. So let's say the price is moving up, we get a pullback, and then I see a bar to go long again. Rather than entering at the market, I'll place a limit order, a buy limit, to buy below the current price. So it's doing a number of things. First of all, it means I actually don't need to be there at the market if the price retraces back to the level I'm looking at the trade to fill at. I don't need to be there. I can just place my limit order in. I have my my position size, my stop loss, my profit target, and expiry date all in place, and just walk away. So let's say the trade retraces and it gets filled. What that's doing is it's getting me into the market in the direction that I'm looking for the trade to move, but at a far better price than if I entered at the beginning of the new candle, especially when you're talking 4-hour charts and above. So I'm getting in at a better price. What that also does is it dramatically increases the return on that trade in terms of the reward to risk ratio of that trade. It means that, let's say on a 4-hour chart, I might be getting a 2 or 2.5 to 1 reward to risk out of the trade, rather than maybe a 1 to 1.5 if I entered at the market. Because if I still have my same stop loss, and instead of getting in here at the market, I'm getting in down here with my stop loss still down here. So I've only got this amount of stop loss rather than the full amount if I entered at the market. So what that means is the return from that trade is dramatically increased by filling at a better price. It also takes the emotion out of trading. You know, I'm not sat there on the mouse going, oh, should I, shouldn't I, maybe, don't know, what do I do, I'll go for it. I don't do that. You see, I put the limit order in and I walk away. I also have my order set automatically by the platform to expire after 1 bar. So if I'm trading on the 4-hourly charts and the trade does not fill, it does not retrace back to my buy limit order, it just takes off in the ideal direction, and it doesn't get me in the trade. Of course, I miss out on the trade, but I have the software set up automatically to delete the trade as a pending order after 1 bar. So if I'm trading on a weekly chart, after just under a week, so I have mine set actually at 4 days, but pretty much the week, it expires if the trade does not get filled. On a daily chart, if the trade does not get filled within 1 day, so within 24 hours, it automatically gets deleted. So it's just a really great way of trading, especially on the higher time frame charts. I'll give you an example. This week I've taken 7 trades on the weekly charts. 2 of them have already hit full profit, and 5 of them are still in the market right behind me here over my right shoulder and still doing really well. So on the weekly chart, where you have bigger stop losses but also massively bigger profit targets, your reward to risk on those trades can sometimes be 4 or 5 to 1, which makes them really good profitable trades. Elsewhere, we've had a webinar. Yesterday I held a webinar for my clients, a 2.5-hour live training room webinar. Took a number of good trades. I took some on the 4-hourly charts and the 1-hour charts. I also had two clients that took really good trades live during the session. One client made a 4 to 1 reward to risk ratio, and another client on a 5-minute chart made a 6 to 1 reward to risk. So client number 1 made 2% return on their account on 1 trade during the webinar. The other client, if they took a 0.5% risk on that trade, which they did, they made a 3% return on their account just on that 1 trade based on the 5-minute charts. And it's really great to see clients achieving results like that and taking them live and telling me they're taking them and where they're putting their entry and their stop and their profit target and taking them live, and they're making fantastic returns. So it's really encouraging to see that happen. The other thing I wanted to quickly talk about was my ebook has been published on Amazon, so you can actually buy the physical book on Amazon now, and also you can get a copy on Kindle. It's obviously a lot cheaper on Kindle as it's an electronic download. It's only about $9 on Amazon, but it's about $3 on Kindle. And so if you'd like to get a copy of that, it'd be great to have you read the book and also leave a review on Amazon if you enjoy the book. That'd be fantastic. There's a lot of information in there. It's a story of my story of how I went from a dairy farmer to a Forex trader, and also there's a few tips and information along the way that will really help to shortcut your whole learning process. So the book is called From Dairy Farmer to Forex Trader, and it's available right now on Amazon if you'd like a copy. So that's all for this week. Hope you've enjoyed the webinar and this podcast. This is Andrew Mitchem from the Forex Trading Coach. I look forward to talking to you this time next week. Have a fantastic weekend and a great trading week next week. Bye for now.